Hey guys, Josh here. So it's been a while since I did my last video, probably a couple of weeks now, and it's mostly because I've been busy with exams. I've still got I think it's 4 left at this point. Michael is pretty much done. I think he only has 1 left, which is why he's been able to do quite a few more videos, and he's been keeping the channel running pretty much. So he's been doing a pretty awesome job, which is definitely cool to see. But I think in about just over a week I'll be done, and then I can get back to doing a lot more videos. At that point we could possibly go for daily videos, or at least near daily videos, but pretty much when school finishes, then we'll definitely try and pump out some daily videos because I have a lot of time then, so that's all good. But the 2 things I want to talk about in this video is the behind the scenes for June, and also the Mighty Full quest, because as you can see I'm rocking the quest cape once again, so I have completed the quest. And so I'll talk about that quickly now. Basically it's kind of just based on Bandos. All the goblins and orcs and stuff are angry that Bandos is dead, so you then have to go fight 3 bosses to kind of prove that you're the toughest warrior, something like that. To be honest, I didn't really follow the lore much. I kind of skipped a lot of the chat, kind of just wanted to get the quest over with. But it is actually quite a good quest. The 2 first boss battles are pretty easy. The last one, I did the first 2 with full Darox just because I don't have any combat gear really, so those are easy. The last one isn't particularly difficult, it's just you have to do a lot of tanking against Gridor, so that it's not difficult. It's just you're going to need soups, you're going to want, well, you probably could do it for Rocktails, but you kind of want level 90 gear, or at least probably 80 at the minimum, because you have to tank quite a bit and you do get hit a lot of damage, so it's not difficult. But it generally it was a pretty good quest, and it was a master quest, so I mean for a master quest it was quite good, and the rewards are actually pretty good as well. You get a level 70 weapon from a quest, which we haven't seen in quite a long time, and you can even upgrade it to level 75. You get the option to switch your Trollheim teleport to outside Godwall's dungeon, which is really I mean, it's not a major reward, but it saves you quite a bit of time. It probably saves you 30 seconds or something. And if you're going to God, if you're doing next and you're going constantly back and forth, then it's quite useful to save a bit of time that way. And there's quite a lot of XP you can get as well. So overall, pretty good quest for a master quest. One thing to actually just note from this quest, as I said, it's a master quest, yet has higher requirements than the last 3 Grandmasters. In terms of quest requirements, because it actually has the Chosen Commander, Missing Presumed Death, and My Big Arms Adventures, and I think the last 3 Grandmasters have had only Missing Presumed Death as a requirement, or it has had very low requirements. I think the Chosen Commander is possibly a Grandmaster quest. I'm not. Oh no, it's just experience apparently, but still I think that requires a few more quests as well. So it's nice to see that they're kind of upping the requirements. And actually, if I should go on this poll quickly, they did a poll about quest difficulty. I'm glad to see that skill and quest requirements are leading this poll, followed by combat. These are the 2 things I care about most, and they are winning at the moment. So hopefully they actually look at putting proper requirements on quest, rather than doing this whole anyone can do a quest but you need high requirements to get the rewards. There needs to be you need to have Ritual of the March out on Grandmaster quest. You need to have these high requirements. It just means there's more high level content really, which is really cool to see. But the other thing is the behind the scenes June. So obviously one of the things is the Mighty Full quest, which I won't go into because I just did. The first thing on the list is actually Legacy mode and combat improvements. So Legacy beta is coming out this month at some point. They haven't said when. I'm going to guess, because it's the main update of the month, it's probably going to be the last update. But we'll get that at some point during the month, which is awesome. I'm really looking forward to Legacy. Hopefully it is after my exam, because I just want to on the first day I just want to play that a ton. I want to do some PKing, go to Castle Wars, try God Wars, pretty much pre-EOC style. It's going to be really cool, just to try all that stuff out again. I mean, PKing is the thing I'm most looking forward to, just because I never really got to do PKing properly pre-EOC, and now that I kind of I actually want to do it, and I have the money to buy supplies and everything, it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully this will revive some old mini games, stuff like Castle Wars, Soul Wars. Maybe we could see a return of Fist of Gothics, but I think the main problem with these mini games is just the fact that the rewards aren't good enough, so it's probably not going to be enough to bring them back. But I think we could see Castle Wars could be a bit more lively, just because that wasn't really for the rewards, it was just a really fun mini game. So it'd be cool to play that in the old style as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to Legacy. Also the combat improvements, so they're bringing stuff. I think the 3 they've said here this month is going to be specials, strength bonus, and the 138 combat formula. They're then going to bring back the rest of the changes. I think they said sort of like end of summer, sometime in the summer. So we'll get like the ability reworks, the like changes to armors in terms of like damage soaking, that kind of thing. So those changes will come later, but these little changes, well, not really later, I mean specs is a pretty big one. Same with 1 through 8, so those are coming this month as well with the beta. So that's definitely good to see. I mean, those are really quite needed changes, all 3 of those, so I'm glad they're coming in. I think on the beta, like, they're essentially ready. I mean, 1 through 8 obviously is ready. I think the only thing 1 through 8 is need to make it so you're 1, 2, 6 plus 12 in the wilderness. Other than that, like, that's fine. Specs, I think there needs to be a tiny bit balancing in terms of they might do a bit too little damage, but I do know that ModPy removed the damage scaling in the base at the moment, so maybe when that comes back then they'll actually be like where they should be again, so that's good. And critical chance to strength bonus, definitely an amazing change. Possibly there needs to be a slightly higher strength bonus, just doesn't seem to do much, especially because like if you're, I mean, like, damage on armors, it doesn't do all that much. Obviously it helps, but maybe just make jewelry like a bit more worth wearing, because obviously like pre-EOC you always, even for the little bonuses, you always wanted like just to strive for that max strength bonus just so you can get the highest hit. So maybe just boosting that damage a bit more would be really cool to see. So that's all really good. I can't wait to play Legacy and see those new combat improvements. The last update is skill chompers. Actually no, there's 2 more. Skill chompers, so not completely sure what this is about, but it's kind of like you can catch these skill chompers from Hunter. It requires levels ranging from 27 to 89, and then when you use these they give you a 10% base XP boost in the skills of either mining, fishing, woodcutting and divination. So I mean, it's just like, I guess, a different way to train skills, sort of get some more XP and just train skills a bit faster. So I mean, not a major update, but it's just nice to see at least there is something, because to be honest the month is looking kind of bare, I guess. I mean, you've got the quest is good, Legacy is good, but it's not, I guess you could say the combat improvements is the update with that one, and skill chompers not the best, but at least it's another update. The final thing is, I guess this isn't properly an update, it's kind of just getting ready for the Elf City, but they're going to graphically rework sort of all the elven lands, all the areas surrounding that, and they've just listed some of the requirements for the elf quest that you're going to need for the new Grandmaster. So the quest to access the Elf City, Plague's End they've called it. So I mean, the skill requirements, like, I think it's high for them, like they've got mid 70s and quite a few stats, like 10 skills I think. So I mean, that's probably high for Jagex, but I mean in terms of Grandmaster, like, that's not particularly high, again, just because stuff like Ritual the Margaret, I think he had like 81 agility I want to say. So they could have put a few 80s in here, that would have been nice. They do have, at least there are some like decent quest requirements. Catapult construction, I remember doing that. I mean, that's not a hard quest I don't think, but they've got Within the Light, so that's the whole of the elf storyline you have to do to be able to do this Grandmaster. So that's definitely cool to see, like, there's actually a decent skill requirement, quest requirement in there rather. So that should be really good. The quest isn't coming this month, this is just kind of preparing for it, so we'll see that in the future, in the summertime sometime. But that is basically it, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely have more videos to come in like a week or 2 hopefully. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.